the really neat thing about this product is that everybody experiences something a little bit differently because everybody's systems are set up a little bit differently.
Yeah, I want Kriss to share her stories too with her and her husband.
I know. Yeah, I am. We have. I have.
I'm gonna make drinks while she does that.
I usually talk fast, and so I'm gonna go ahead and do that because I have a couple of stories. So good. So I initially started it because I had told Julia, "Oh yeah, I can have Easter at my house. That's no big deal. Bring anybody, blah, 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 whatever." And then I had, and I don't have them all the time, but I don't know what was going on. But I was having, either you can call it anxiety or a panic attack or whatever. You feel like an elephant is on your chest. Like it's just, that terrible. And then you can't breathe. And that, just, And so I'd had 2 of those at least. And so I called her and said, I can't do it. I can't have any stressors. I just don't think this is good for me. I think this is which normally that wouldn't bother me at all to have people at the house. But anyway, I didn't know really what was bringing it on. So I ordered it. She was like, okay, look it up, blah, blah, blah. I go, I don't care. I'm ordering it, and I researched it and everything after the fact. But now I take that, if I start feeling a little something, I spray, and I only spray 3 sprays. I don't spray everybody. And that's what you'll find, that you may not need 9 sprays.
Which is a typical dose.
It's 9 sprays. I do 3. And I have not had that feeling since I started, which was probably a month ago. And I've had some things happen in my life in the last week or so. And I just spray that, and I have been able to just breeze through. The Serenity.
How has that made a difference for you, Kriss?
Well, I'm also not worried about it happening, and I'm happier because I'm not dealing with this. Like, your husband's at home working and stuff like that. And you're not just by yourself. You're having to like interact with people, and you're happier because you're not experiencing pain,
That's a powerful testimony.
Yeah. And I've been sharing that with people, and, a lot of these kids, people, like moms will say, I don't have that, but my daughter has that. So, all these kids that have gone through this whole COVID college situation, they're feeling that anxiety and anxious and all that because nothing's certain and everything's different. So, so that happened. And then the other thing is my husband had like a sciatic nerve, if y'all are familiar with that, to where
Brad Hager, the owner of the company, that is one of the things that this helped him out with tremendously.
Yes. So he did the steroids and all that kind of stuff, and really kind of waited a little bit longer because he was worried about back surgery. Because of the age that we are, we remember back surgery as being, you're never the same, and I don't think that anybody younger than us they'll say, oh, you need back surgery? Fine. But for us, we remember people that were, that was the end. I mean, if you had back surgery, you pretty much were in pain for the rest of your life, and so he put it off. When he did it, he had waited so long that he had numbness all down his leg and into his foot. He's a golfer and works out and all that kind of stuff. He never really said it. He didn't really want to complain about it, but he started kind of, would mention it. So I did know that was what was going on. He didn't even ever think that could be fixed. He started taking this same time I did. Within 2 weeks, he could feel his all of it. It's not numb anymore. I mean, he feels everything.
Julia, we need to get this on video.
Yeah, I will.
We need to get a video testimony of it. Definitely.
We will. Because it's that is amazing. I mean, he now has feeling there.
I love that. That makes
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I know it is. It's amazing.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah. So then the other thing, very quickly, it's just the sleep. We all think, I don't know, you may think you have problems sleeping or not or whatever. Mike thought that he could have help with sleep, and that's why he was doing those CBD drops, which he thought were super expensive, like Charlottes Web or whatever.
Yes.
And he just didn't know whether it was helpful or not and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, he had stopped doing it because he thought, I don't even know if it's doing anything, and it's expensive. So he started doing the sleep, and I don't feel like I have a problem sleeping. So I went ahead and did it with him. Again, 9 sprays was too much for both of us. It just didn't we just didn't feel, we just didn't feel right. Like he thought that maybe you'll just find out, you'll just kind of play with it and decide. Like for me, again, 3 is the magic number. He does 5, whatever. But it is like someone's putting on, and you don't want to take it if you still have stuff to do. If you want to clean all that kind of stuff, right? You know, if you think you're going to do some extra stuff, no, you need to be brushing your teeth. It's right. We keep it by our bedside and we spray it.
I have it on my nightstand.
It's like a warm blanket. It's just like put over you. And you just are like, oh,
it is amazing.
Yeah. And like my daughter, again, college kids, their minds are racing about everything.
Are your kids on it yet?
Yeah, because Brooke just came home a week ago and she loves it. Loves it. She's like,
awesome.
This is the best thing that's ever happened. And then
my gosh, I need you on video.
I'm gonna do it. Just let me get my ducks in a row and I'm there.
One more thing.
And then the other thing is, so we've got all these things, and you know, I've watched Brad's videos and he will take a bottle of that and just drink it. Like you can't take too much of it. Yeah. So I will be like, I don't know, maybe I'm feeling a little anxious. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Oh, you know, it's 3:00 in the afternoon. I think I need a little boost. I do some squirt. I'm like, you know, I don't really want to, I don't want to eat before dinner. I do a little trim. Then, I mean, I just load up on it. The only thing that I don't do is sleep. I take all of these all day long, not all day long, but just whenever. And sometimes I'll take 3 of them and it's no big deal. It doesn't make you feel funny. You just get on with your day. It just makes the day better.